It's live. It's on air. And let's give this a shot. I have, I did read the next chapter, well, chapter 2 in Living Clojure, and it's just as dense as chapter 1, but it's also just as good. And I'm going to try out some exorcism. Well, I hope we'll all try out some exorcism. I installed, and let me set up my screen share. No, not that. Go away.
The infinite recursion.
Infinite. So I installed the Clojure track, and I had to upgrade my line again because I had the version that came with Mint, and it was an older version.
Ah, okay.
But I have it here. It's Hello World, and you can see the stuff is here. So if you go line, I guess that is line test.
Yeah.
Then it'll run the tests. And the way that Exorcism is set up is they have pre-configured tests for you, and it kind of guides you along. It kind of emulates TDD, where it just writes the tests for you, and you have to meet the tests.
Yeah.
So I got this error, and I thought something was wrong. But it turns out that it's because I haven't written any code yet.
So what's in your test code?
I haven't looked at it yet. That is a good question. Let's take a look. So if we go to here, it's really small. So there's a namespace that includes the Clojure tests library. Is it a library or module in Clojure? I don't know. Namespace, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you call it.
And then, so we need hello world hello.
Yeah, the hello world, this whole thing tripped me up when I first did it.
Right.
Because I didn't even know how to structure a Clojure file, and I didn't know what that meant, hello world/hello.
Yeah.
But I figured it out.
It looks to me like it is the hello function from the hello world module.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So I'm going to start out with just the test here.
And now, where did this test come from?
Okay, so the way that you install it is once you need to install the command line client for exorcism.io, which...
Okay, so this is the exorcism.
Yeah, this is exorcism. So I just did exorcism fetch Clojure hello world.
Got it. Okay.
And it installed this. And so I'm going to touch source hello world.clojure or CLJ and then my test again. And we have a new error. I'm not used to the stack traces for Clojure. They're insanely huge Java stack traces.
Yeah.
They were a little intimidating.
But if you get down to here, no such namespace hello world, which makes sense. I'm going to try making that. Source hello. I'll hide this thing. Okay. And I think what I need to do that is this. Okay, we've got a different error. No such var hello world hello, and that's what you were talking about earlier, Derek. And I think you're right that is the name of the function that we need to write. Now I'm not exactly sure how to write that, in the namespace. Is it good enough to have that namespace at the beginning of the document, or do we need to nest that in somehow?
My expectation would be that it's enough that you've defined the namespace at the beginning.
Yeah, that's the way I had set it up. Namespace at the beginning, and then worked out the function and whatever else I needed to do after that.
Okay, sounds good. So let's do hello, and we want it to return hello world. So def in hello. It's going to, well, as far as we know, it doesn't accept any parameters. So let's just do that, and it's going to return hello world.
Do you need that hello world in parens?
I believe you are correct, because it needs to be evaluated, right?
Well, my thought is everything goes in parens.
Ran 3 tests containing 3 assertions and got 3 errors. Yay! Okay, so wrong number of args passed to hello. So we now see that we need to pass a name. Oops. So let's try passing a name. And we did this the other day with the stir function. And in the file while reading, I'm probably missing a paren. Not enough parens is my guess. Where did I miss a paren? Yeah, I'm missing
You
one.
opened one for a string, you didn't close it.
Yep. You. All right. 3 tests, 3 assertions, 3 errors. Okay, so we're still getting errors. What is the error? Only. Oh wow, we have a different stack trace for each one. Expected. Hello. Oh, it's expecting a comma. Wrong number of args 0 past 2. String cannot be passed as a function. String cannot be cast as a function.
Maybe the parens shouldn't have been there.
Maybe. So we do know we need a comma.
Mm-hmm.
We got 3 errors. What do we got? Hello Alice equal to hello. You know what? I think I can REPL this and play with it. So if we go, it's expecting this dot syntax there. Hello world, hello Alice. So let's try and REPL. Okay. Is that how you do it? No, it was.
Yeah, I think that's how you did it.
How you do it? Okay, so then hello world. Let's define hello name. No, no, string. Hello name. Exclamation point. Close, close. Okay. Now if I say hello world, hello Alice, works. So is that not my code? String hello name. Oh. Huh.
Mm.
0 failures, 1 error.
One error. So I think the error is that wrong number of arguments. So it's okay to pass 0 arguments to it. So then
It looks like if no name is provided, then print out hello world.
yes. And I think it's default. This could be totally wrong. No, that's not going to work. But we'll try it anyway. Tests failed. Okay, so let's try this. Oh, we got an actual fail message. Not a... Okay, so what? Expected, not...
What is that?
Oh, it's a list, so... Okay, so we're getting a list back, so we want first of this list.
What if you put name in brackets? So it was n bracket name bracket bracket. In
Over
yeah,
here?
yeah, right over there.
Instead of doing this first, yeah, we'll try that. So that is destructuring? No. I was just reading about destructuring, but I don't think that's it. But we'll give it a shot and see what it does. Yeah. That worked except for the one because we're not using world. Let's ask Google.
So I already did a search.
Okay, what do you got?
I just shared the link.
Oh no, the tunnel of death.
Ah.
Oh no, I'm in Chrome. Oh well. I can't select the show notes. Okay, so
it looks like after you define the function, you put in parens what you're passing in and what you're going to do with it.
okay. So if it's a string, then we do one thing, and if it's a
I would leave off the string to integer part.
Okay.
And I would just do one definition where we've got an empty bracket, and another one where we've got a bracket with the name.
Okay. Let's give that a shot. And so then, like, this.
Do we need another set of parens in there?
I don't know.
No.
Yes. So we definitely need one here.
No.
Not there. Here.
Yes.
So many parens.
I feel like the paren highlighting more than ever.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so like that.
Yeah.
Okay. No failures, one error. String cannot be cast. Which hello world is the one that's not working? Okay, so let's take a look at the code.
Oh, do we not need that in parens because we're just returning the string?
That could very well be. Let's give it a shot. You are the master of spotting parens.
Nice.
It worked. So,
That's nice. That's different than how I solved it.
nice.
Yeah. So it's nice seeing you can do it that way too.
How did you do it, Jonathan?
I had it so that it was def and hello, so it's the same way we set it up, but it was bracket, ampersand, bracket name, bracket, bracket, and then I had an if statement in there. So if name existed, it would print out the string hello with the name, but otherwise it would just print out the string hello world.
Okay.
Let's give it a shot. So you had bracket, ampersand, bracket, like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there was a paren, and then it was the if-else statement.
So if
Name. Yeah, I just had, if name.
then this.
Mm-hmm.
And missing a comma. Okay. And then otherwise, hello world. That. Oh no, it doesn't highlight my.
That looks right. No.
I had an extra one.
Yep.
What is that? There we go. Okay. And then so. And then hello. Yeah, that works too.
I like that other way that we solved it, though. I didn't know you could do it that way.
Yeah, that's pretty nifty.
Yeah.
So what do we do on exorcism once we've completed it?
You have to submit. your you have to submit it.
There's exorcism submit, and then the file that we
Yeah.
wrote.
Yes. Did you configure it with that key,
I
all
did.
that nonsense? Yeah.
I did do that. So we'll try this out. Exorcism submit source. Hello. Submitted. Your submission can be found here. Do the next exercise and run exorcism fetch. Don't stop now. Phone has just begun. Did you get the test passing and code clean? If you want to, there are some additional things you can try. Remove as much duplication as possibly can. Optimize for readability. All the duplication. Okay. I think that probably is more applicable for other exercises, but that's good to keep in mind.
Mm-hmm.
There was a note on the Stack Overflow page that you can do. You can solve it with some recursion as well, which would remove some of the duplication.
Ooh. I want to try that. Okay, so I want to try this actually real quick. If I go here, other, that doesn't do anything. Okay, I'm not sure what that does. It does something. Okay, so define hello names.
So we're going to want to put the names, the parameter inside the parentheses.
Okay.
So like we did before for breaking it up.
So like names.
And then we do the open paren string hello names.
Okay. So names. Would this be first names?
Nope.
No?
Nope, just names. And then the exclamation point. Yep. So now I do a new line. And now if empty brackets, open paren, hello.
Oh, no, you want this. Okay.
Yeah, I want that. And then in quotes, world.
Look at that. So if it doesn't get something passed in, then it'll call itself with world as the parameter.
Yep. And I think you need one more close paren for the function.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, so hello. Okay. And hello. Yeah, nice.
Mm-hmm.
If we do, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna try. Hello. Names. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'll try it anyway. Okay, so if no, if nil trying to use recursion and have it so it'll accept multiple names and print them all out. I'm not exactly sure how to do that. If maybe we could just say okay. So first names. And I think I have it. If count names, if equal if it's empty, world. Otherwise, sure. Should be totally off there. First, string hello. First names, and then hello. Best names. Does that make sense?
It does, but I'm not sure if that's going to do what you want it to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Oh, give it a try. Apparently I'm missing the close paren. I'm missing two. Oh, well, that doesn't bode well for this code actually working.
Now it's really not going to work. Huh.
It is always going to print hello world.
Yeah, that's the thing that I thought it wasn't going to work the way you wanted it to. Ooh.
I didn't like that. It doesn't like that either.
Up in your function definition,
Mm-hmm.
on the third line, I don't... Wait, no, never mind.
So I'm not sure about this construct here, where this is a statement, and then this is a statement, and then wrapping that whole thing in parens. I don't know if that is valid. But in fact, I'm pretty sure that's wrong.
I'm not sure what the right answer there would be.
And I don't know. If it doesn't work, I'll just stop. But why does it take so many? Oh, because of this. And then that. I don't know if this is going to work. too many Oh, because now it's seeing this as... Okay.
800 parens at the end.
I'm probably doing that completely wrong anyway. So exer...
Oh, I did just exorcism fetch instead of exorcism fetch closure, and oh my god, I got everything under the sun off of that stuff. Yeah.
Bob.
This one I haven't finished yet, so this should be interesting.
All right. Anything in particular in readme? Oh, there we go. Bob. Bob is a lackadaisical teenager. In conversation, his responses are very limited. He answers, sure, if you ask him a question. He answers, whoa, chill out, if you yell at him. He says, fine, be that way, if you address him without actually saying anything. He answers, whatever, to anything else. Run the test file, and the regular instructions, I think, here. Okay. What happens when I run? Could not locate bob.clojure. So, touch, source, bob. No such namespace Bob. That's our response 4. So we can try, well, whatever as a response, I guess. So defen response 4. Or text.
That's probably a better name.
Okay. Whatever. And now we got some actual tests. Wow, a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a ton of tests in this one.
Responds to silence. Fine, be that way. Response 4, quote. Oh, so it's not supposed to be whatever, it's supposed to be fine, be that way. Right now we got 14.
Oh, cheating by cutting and pasting.
Hey, I'm getting those tests to pass. I'm down 1, hopefully. Oh, I got 2. Okay. Bob responds to statement containing question mark. Whatever.
You've got us in regex already?
Whoa, what is this? Is that yelling? That's funny. Maybe it's time to switch over to foreclosure. Ending with question mark.
Come on, we can do this.
Alright.
I know more about the code I wrote for this. I know more about it now because of reading the book. I had no idea what I was doing when I wrote this code.
So there is a case statement for Clojure. I forget what it's called, but I could look it up real quick. I just read about it. Is that what we want? It's
No
not
problem.
the case. It's not the case like a C style case, but it's more like a SQL style, like a case when.
Maybe.
So it compares things in order.
So, like, is it just a nested if else?
Yeah, it's like an if then else or if else type.
I think I was using COND, the conditional. I don't know if that's the right
That
way
is
to
the
go.
one I am thinking of.
But
That is exactly what I'm thinking of. So default for conditional goes at the end, and that's fixed. So if we go and we say cond, and then we add that there. Okay. What is default? What's his default output?
Was that the whatever?
I don't know. It might be. We could try that. If we have an extra run here, and we're missing a paren at the end.
How are you marking the fact that whatever is the default?
The final item will evaluate to true always, so it's the default.
Okay, so
Well, the final item, if I put like this in there, it wouldn't be the default. Equals B or something.
okay, so what happens is that conditional is expecting a test and then a result, and then a test and then a result, and then a default result at the end.
That's correct, and you can leave
Okay.
the default result out, in which case it will throw an error, I think.
Okay.
If it doesn't match. It's kind of like Oracle's decode statement.
Cond requires an even number of forms.
Maybe I need the default keyword. You can change. Oh, sorry. You do need something there, and it needs to always evaluate to true.
How about true?
Apparently, according to living Clojure, this always evaluates to true, and it's readable.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that's what I had put there.
All right, guys. I'll be back in just a minute.
Okay.
Ooh, we're down to 8 failures. Okay, so response to shouting numbers.
I couldn't believe it went from Hello World to this. It was like 0 to 60.
I know. So, whoa, comma, chill out if it's shouting. I did it again. So, that would be... That's our regex, right?
What did I have? Oh, that's the one I was having trouble with when I was doing it, because I had tried using something from Java. The character is uppercase, but that would print whoa chill out for a lot of the tests.
Okay. There was a regex thing in here. No, but I'm not going to find it if I'm logged in, so... Regex... Here. This thing.
Yeah, regex is probably much easier.
That. So we would search for lowercase letters. If there's no lowercase letters,
let's see. Most of the woe chill outs don't have any lowercase letters in them. Yeah, none of them do. So if you search for lowercase letters, then there's none there.
so pound and then our secret. Pound and then A through Z. Oops. Ah. I think. If it doesn't find a lowercase letter, that's 14, 8 failures. Let's see what we come up with. Oh, we did something wrong.
I think we're missing a paren.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm getting used to that error already.
Code requires. Oh, you didn't. You had to put whoa chill out, I think.
Oh, you're right. Whoa. Chill out. That's probably wrong, but we'll see what happens.
I don't think it has to be inside the paren.
Let's see.
I think you can move that paren to where text was, so text has 2 parens after it, and then whoa chill out could just, just sit there without a paren.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's like the line above it, so that makes sense. Cool. Did that not work? Low, comma, oh, because okay, that's lowercase. You still got whatever.
Would it be equal to empty string, or would it be equal to nil?
Good question. We can try nil. I think that would be this test. I like that methods that return true false have a question mark.
Yes.
That's cool. You were correct. It is nil. We're down to 4 failures.
Nice.
Response prolonged silence. Fine, be that way. Bob response 4. So if
Hey guys, I'm back.
Hey, how's it going? We're down to 4 errors. We got the yelling taken care of.
So
Okay.
for that big old empty string up there,
Yeah.
what I had done was I used Clojure.string/blank question mark. That's how that should tell you if their string is blank and just has a million spaces in it.
That?
Yeah, just like that. Think this.
Does it find you that way?
I think you need an exclamation point there.
Because he's all moody. It's still will chill out? Oh, because it needs to go in another order. Because it's not finding.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
You need to go above that. Because if it's blank, it's not going to have any.
And I would get rid of that first test. There's really no reason for that.
This one?
Yeah. Won't
Yeah.
that get caught by
Yeah.
the next one?
You are absolutely correct. Fine. Oh, it's a period, not a comma.
How'd that happen?
And a capital B.
You are correct. Yes. Does this cryogenic chamber make me look fat?
What? You don't hear that every day?
Not for a few days. All right, so if some kind of test for question mark is sure. Now we could do regex again.
I think regex is the right answer.
Okay, so if what is the Clojure way to do not nil is not by saying not nil. It's something else. What is it? It's in my notes somewhere.
If you do a regex looking for question marks, you're going to want to make sure the question mark's at the end of the sentence.
Right. So you'll need to anchor it with the thing. Or
Does that really matter?
There's one test case right here. It's ending with question mark means a question period, so question mark's in the middle of a sentence. But it's you're supposed to return whatever, not sure.
okay.
And it uses an actual question mark, not spelling it out.
Yeah, that uses the question mark symbol.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh no, that's not for nil. It's for so not nil should be fine.
This is saying some.
Some, yes.
Some question mark.
Some will return the first element that matches. In the case of a list, I think. So which will evaluate to true. So that should be good. And some kind of regex. Is question mark a reserved character in regex?
Normally, yeah.
So then, like that.
And then, yeah, that would be my guess.
Yay, I wrote regex. Whoa, chill out. Oh, this one's going to have to go here. No.
Oh, there's a question mark in there.
One, two, three. Oh, whoa. So maybe I was a bit hasty moving this. So, here we go. What did we come up with when we did that? 4? So this is coming. Oh, that's tricky. Not
Because
finding any lowercase letters in there. So we need to exclude a question mark from that, I think. And 1, 2, 3 is whatever. Whoa, chill out.
oh yeah, because that one's just
Not.
4 question mark.
So if we do here, how about, is there an and? I'm sure there's an and in gotta be an and.
What's the other thing you want to test for there?
That there is an uppercase letter. Like this. All right.
Bravo.
Nice. So is there a better way of writing this? So this basically added that there had to be an uppercase letter and no lowercase letters. But I don't know if that's the best way of writing that.
I don't know what the best way to write that is.
Okay.
I'd need to think about it some more.
Yeah, I don't know. That might be okay.
Of course it's okay. It got the job done.
That's right. I only tried to write a Python style function like twice. Right, so if I say exorcism submit, Bob, or source Bob. Let's see what happens when we go here, because I've never done that. Oh, nice. So it can be reviewed.
Yeah, and I think you could look at other people's how they solve this one.
Oh, yeah, I'd be interested in seeing that. How do I do that?
Maybe go to exercises up there by the little bell.
Okay.
Oh,
Clojure
there you go.
tab.
Yeah.
Okay, so just pick this person at random.
Oh my God. We don't even know Clojure that well, and ours looks nothing like that.
I'm sure this is a lot clearer. Because he's defining what shouting is, what has... Okay, so that's the if it has words, which is part of shouting.
Yeah.
Silence. Okay, so he's defining all that stuff. So that's definitely more readable.
I also feel like he's doing a lot of Java function calls.
Like this ends with?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't use regex. Oh, no, he does use regex.
I could be wrong about that, but that's sort of the way it feels, is that
This is interesting.
that he included a doc string.
Yeah, there's a... Yeah, essentially a doc string. Does it just know that if you put a string first, that's a doc string?
I thought 2 semicolons was a comment. I don't know about doc strings though.
I don't know.
I don't know. I did know this, so like when you load up the REPL, it says here at the beginning, so like if you want to say doc, the function name, it'll give you the documentation on it.
Oh wow.
Doc ends with... I don't know.
I don't think there was the capital W. Oh, there is.
So I think you're right. That is a Java function.
So I wonder what's more idiomatic, the way he did it.
I do like the way that he has explained why he's doing all this stuff rather than just shoving it all in there like we did. I feel that this would be code that I could come back to later and say, oh, that's why I did that.
Definitely.
This is interesting here. This is lining up the stuff. I don't know if that's an idiomatic way of doing it, but
Oh yeah, with the conditional that he used.
yeah, it's more readable. Look at another one. This looks a lot like ours.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's the hard to read code that I know and love.
We're Perl Clojurians.
Yeah.
Of course, it looks like Perl. It's got regex all over the place.
Huh.
Okay. So this is another variation, but it's defining out the different.
But I like this one better because it looks less. There's less calls to Java.
Yeah.
Which means that it's going to be. You're going to be using more of the Lisp aspects and less of the Java aspects.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that too. So uppercase, that I guess uppercase is a string.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than using regex to see if it was uppercased, he's checking to see if the uppercase version of the string is the same as the default version of the string.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that.
I didn't think of it either. And this is checked.
I feel like I've seen something like that before, but it didn't occur to me as we were going through it.
Yeah. And then, so if there is a letter, rather than checking through for A through Z, That's cool.
It's nice. It's a nifty way of doing it.
And this one is requiring Clojure string rather than... It's probably for this uppercase here, so that they don't have to reference... Oh, no, here it is. The I don't know what the word is. The functions?
Yeah, let's go with functions.
Okay. The functions that it's importing, essentially.
Yeah.
That's cool. I was reading this and I was like, why are all these people named Bob? But then I realized that wasn't their name.
Okay, so this is kind of like what we did, except we used a little more regex.
Yeah.
Yep. This is interesting. The require on the namespace is an interesting construct. So we're defining our own namespace, but then we're including stuff from other namespaces at the same time.
Right. Well, I mean, that isn't that different from Python. When you perform the an include statement in the form of from blank include blank, you're adding whatever those functions are to your current namespace.
That's
It's just
true.
that the namespace happens to be the name of the file.
Yeah, that is true. It's almost exactly the same thing, now that you say it that way. Huh. Let's pick one more. We'll pick Calvin's. Okay. Less regex, but same idea.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what this is doing. Let letters.
I believe it's defining a variable letters as being...
Oh, all of the characters in the string.
Yeah.
I get it. So that'll handle that 4 question mark case.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, gentlemen. I think I am going to drop off and call it a night.
Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. But thanks for joining in. That was fun.
Thank you.
This was.
You going to be able to get show notes?
Oh, no, I'm not. Let me throw in... how do I turn that off? Stop presenting. Stop. There. Okay. Let me throw Xer Ohio in there, and I think that's all I need, right? Yeah. Okay.
Think
Yeah.
so.
If you want to grab them, that would be good. I need to remember to use this in Firefox. Sweet. Thank you, sir.
We should check and make sure it works before we say that.